Clint Eastwood, born May 31, 1930, has long been celebrated as one of Hollywood's most enduring legends, an actor, director, and producer whose work has defined generations of cinema. Yet behind the stoic on-screen presence lies a personal life every bit as compelling as the films he's made, filled with enduring romances, complicated entanglements, and a sprawling family tree that spans decades. His story of love and family begins in December 1953, when he married Maggie Johnson, a model he had met earlier that year. That same period brought an event Clint would not discover until decades later: the birth of his first child, Lori, in 1954. Placed for adoption without his knowledge, Lori would reconnect with Eastwood as an adult, eventually becoming part of his life and the larger Eastwood family circle. Clint and Maggie went on to have 2 children together: Kyle, born in 1968, who would grow into a respected jazz musician, and Allison, born in 1972, who would become an actress, director, and dedicated animal rescuer. However, Eastwood's marriage to Johnson was far from conventional. Throughout their union, which lasted an impressive 31 years, he engaged in several extramarital affairs. One of the most significant was with stuntwoman Roxanne Tunis, a relationship that resulted in the birth of their daughter Kimber in 1964. Kimber would later make her mark as an actress, makeup artist, and producer. Despite the turbulence and infidelities, Clint and Maggie remained legally married until their divorce in 1984, keeping their split amicable and maintaining mutual respect as they co-parented their children. In 1975, Eastwood's personal life took another turn when he entered a long-term relationship with actress Sondra Locke. The two lived together for more than a decade in a union that was as creatively collaborative as it was stormy. Yet even during this period, Clint's romantic life remained complicated. He secretly began seeing flight attendant Jacelyn Reeves. From that relationship came 2 more children: Scott, born in 1986, who would follow in his father's footsteps into acting, and Catherine, born in 1988, who would pursue acting and writing. By the early 1990s, Clint's relationship with Locke had unraveled, ending in a highly publicized and bitter split that involved lawsuits and accusations. Around the same time, Clint began a romance with actress Frances Fisher. Their relationship brought the birth of Francesca in 1993, who would go on to make her own name in the entertainment industry, appearing in television, film, and reality projects. In 1993, another fateful meeting changed the course of his personal life. While being interviewed for a segment, Clint met television news anchor Dina Ruiz. The connection between them was instant. They married on March 31, 1996, and later that year welcomed their daughter, Morgan, in December. Morgan would grow up in the public eye, appearing in her father's projects and more recently beginning her own family. Clint and Dina's marriage lasted 17 years before ending in divorce in 2014. That same year, Clint quietly began a relationship with Christina Sandera, a hostess at his Mission Ranch Hotel in Carmel by the Sea. Their bond endured nearly a decade, and they appeared together publicly for the first time at the 2015 Academy Awards. Friends described their relationship as easy and deeply affectionate. But in July 2024, tragedy struck. Sandera passed away at the age of 61 from a heart attack caused by cardiac arrhythmia and coronary artery disease. In a rare public statement, Eastwood reflected on the loss, saying, "Christina was a lovely, caring woman, and I will miss her very much." In the months following her death, Clint has been quietly linked to a new companion, though he has kept this relationship strictly private. At 95, Clint Eastwood remains not only a cinematic icon but a man whose personal life reflects a lifetime of passion, complexity, and reinvention. His legacy is not only in the films that have shaped Hollywood history, but in the web of relationships and the vibrant, multi-talented family that surrounds him, each child a different reflection of the man himself. As he continues to navigate his later years, Eastwood's story remains very much alive, an unfolding tale of love, loss, family, and the unshakable will to live life on his own terms. Thank you for watching.